Alright, let me switch you guys over. There we are. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I didn't stream yesterday. I had a massive headache and I just was not feeling it. So I was like, I'm not gonna stream today. We'll have a longer stream tomorrow to make up for it. Hope everyone's having a nice chill Saturday. Hopefully we're gonna finish this one today. We're like almost done with Paige, so I think we might be able to finish. Hello, Nebula. I did have like a little bit of an oopsie with this commission because I got really excited with the background, obviously. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I got a little excited with the background because it was pretty and it was looking fabulous. And then when I went back to check all of my layers, I figured out I made a little bit of an oopsie. I think it should show up. So I accidentally merged all of my layers for Paige, which is great. And I can't find any backup files where I have her all separated. So I am gonna have to like paint over her to get those final little details, like the little hair wispies and her eyes. Luckily, she's mostly done. It was just like little things here and there I wanted to fix. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I think you were already subscribed, but thank you again for resubscribing. Sleep deprivation at its finest. I'll try to have like some earlier streams because I think my hours for work should change, so I might be able to have earlier ones pretty soon. We'll see. I'll test out some early ones. I just thought it was a little funny because now she's all merged together. The background is looking gorgeous. Like it's all sparkly and pretty, and I found some really cool brushes to add like this like cool staggering effect in there. You can't really tell like when you're zoomed out, but when you're zoomed in, it's so cool because it's like, I don't know, painterly. And then I added like a little bit of kind of distortion back here to give it a little more like stuff going. It turned out cool is what I'm saying. And then I messed up with Paige. So it's a good thing she's pretty much done. I just think that's pretty funny. Because I would manage to do that. I'm just like, come on, man, really? Because I think I merged her to create like a masking layer so I can work on the water a little bit better. And oh, I gotta hydrate before I forget. I just think that's really funny because I merged her and then I thought I undid it and I didn't. Oops. Okay, we are hydrated. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Okay, I'm better. I said I was gonna sneeze and then it like sat in my nose. Okay, let's see if we can work a little bit more on Paige. I think the background's pretty much done. I just have to add like kind of the breaks and the waves and stuff. And then we should be all done with that. I really think she's almost done. I can't think of too much more that she needs. All right, let me see, because we have a lot of blue going on. I might add a little bit of a gold shine too, since we added the fireflies and stuff. Like I think all she really needs is just like some little bits of light balancing here and there, and then she's done. See, this one didn't take nearly as long as the last one did. I didn't let myself get too crazy with the details. See? I'm very proud of myself. I only got a little bit crazy. Let's see, and then we'll add a little bit of a glow. And I might have to blur it out a little bit, just so it's not like too intense. Okay, and then we'll add a little bit of yellow. I don't know if I really like that yellow, so I might go a little bit lighter. A little bit better. The wait is the best part, though. I mean, yeah, that is part of it. I don't know. I like seeing when people's work kind of starts coming together and you start seeing, because you know, all art has to go through kind of like a weird ugly phase, and then you just like see everything slowly start coming together. I like seeing it through other people. I don't. I always get a little iffy about seeing it with mine because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. That's one of the curses of being any kind of artist, I think. When you have to like push past all those little weird stages and you're like, it's gonna turn out great. We do this every single time. It's always like when I start doing all the rendering and I'm like, oh, is this looking good? Is this looking right? Like, it doesn't go through like an ugly stage, I don't think. Like, my work I don't think does. It's just like when it's in that in between, you're like, is this looking right? And then you just like start questioning everything. Hi, Fester. Already? You're already starting? I put out your food, sir. Yeah. Fester threw like the biggest fit this morning. I went out and walked my dog. And when we came back, you know, she's all tired. She's laying on the floor. And Fester's like walking around me in circles and he's like, Mother, you took the other animal outside. I wish to go. I had to put on his harness and take him outside. He would not stop crying. The best part, he didn't even really explore. I took him outside and he just laid there. It wasn't even fully sunning either. He was like laying on the concrete in the shade. And he's like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is perfect. I think we'll add like a little bit more light up here. How late are we going today, Nebula? How late is it for you? Please tell me you're not at work again. I'm not calling Paige ugly. It's like, it's a very common phrase artists will use whenever they're like in the middle stages, because you can't see like how detailed everything's gonna be. You can't see like where it's gonna go yet. It's like, it's just in that weird in-between stage. So you always kind of like question yourself and you're like, do I even know how to draw? Do I know what I'm doing? It's just like this weird stage that like you always go through whenever you're drawing. Those are the points where I always like to try to take a break. That way I can sort of look at it and make sure like, okay, yeah, everything's looking good. We didn't make mistakes. You're fine. It's always like this weird little mental block that you'll kind of have, you know? Oh, come on. We just got here. That I need to write down to put a some kind of alert or something. Oh no, where'd my sticky notes go? No, I can't find them. I always keep a little stack of sticky notes. That way I can write down things. Because there's always a million little things I forget whenever I stream. Oh no, I don't know where they went. Okay, I'll just write it over here. I need to make some kind of sound alert for floor time so I don't forget. Because it always sneaks up on me. For floor time. There we go. Oh god, you have another all-nighter? Oh, that is rough. Hopefully work is super easy for you today. Hopefully you don't have to do anything like super crazy. Okay, then we'll go lay on the floor. Hold on. Okay, over on the floor. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have been having like all-nighters at work. I don't know what's going on with all you guys. That absolutely sucks. I do not miss having to work graveyards and overnights. Like, ugh. There was one place I used to work at, we would get like locked into the building. You weren't allowed to leave. So like if you didn't pack any kind of food or snacks, you were screwed. Like you weren't gonna have a lunch. You had a scheduled lunch, but you couldn't actually eat anything. And then you couldn't even buy anything from the store because the registers weren't on. It was terrible. People would ask like, oh, can we at least like, you know, DoorDash something? And the managers would be like, no, I'm not unlocking the door for you. It's like, but rude. Be absolutely terrible, man. So you always had to like bring something because they never stocked the break room. Like there wouldn't be any kind of snacks or nothing. Oop, there it is. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay. Here's hoping you have a very nice night, Nebula, and you don't have to like worry about it. Let's see, not right there. Maybe right here. I feel like there's a little bit more shading I have to add, especially for the hair. I don't think that should be too difficult, though. Ooh, I still have to do all her little wispies. Hi, Fester. Yes, much, much better. I have no idea what that weird headache was. Like, I tried everything and it was not going away. It was just one of those, you know? Like, I was gonna stream. I had everything all set up and I'm just like, nah, it is not happening tonight. I definitely could have, but I feel like I would have been very, like, either moody or I would have been performative. I don't want to do that to you guys. Like, I feel like, you know, you guys would definitely be able to tell if I was sitting here going, oh my god, hello! You know, if I was just being overdone with it. And I definitely don't want that. You know, I don't want my streams to be that kind of space. Man, there must be a bird or something outside, because Fester is very interested in the window right now. Oh, let me check off floor time. Boop, there we go. Hi, Fester. Yes, I kind of took a little bit of a me day yesterday. And I definitely think it was deserved. I feel way, way better today. As weird as it sounds, the walk did help too. I went on a nice long walk this morning, and it was very nice. My dog dragged me all over the neighborhood. It was great. For some reason, she loves going down cul-de-sacs, so she will just constantly find a cul-de-sac. Even if she knows that it loops around, she's still gonna go down it. Grandma should get a rest. Shut up. I'm not old. Mentally I am, but physically I'm not old. I didn't even realize Oddity doesn't have her doodle pad. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited. I found that tracking program too, the one that like tracks your pen movements and stuff. So you guys will actually be able to like see what I'm drawing and where I'm like moving stuff. And there's a similar one too for controllers, so I'm kind of interested how that'll work. I worry that I might have to figure out some kind of way to make a little puppet Oddity work like that. I don't know, I might cheat and I might give her robot hands instead of making her a puppet for the actual cursor, but I think it'll be a fun little challenge. I might work on that tomorrow. I was going to work on it a little bit yesterday, but like I said, I was not feeling it. I am very happy with the work that I did for Paige, though, because I think that turned out absolutely fantastic. Everything looks so sparkly and pretty. Let's see, we'll turn that one down to... I might play around a little bit more with the hair shinies. I feel like they're a little too white and I want them a little bit more blue. Ooh, since we have pink and stuff like in the sky, I'm wondering if maybe we can add some little pink highlights. That might be a little interesting. We'll see how they look. I'll finish doing the blue and then maybe I'll play around with some pink ones just to see. Oops. Wrong button. I feel like it's going to be a little tricky, especially since I don't have all my line art and reference layers and stuff, since I messed up and merged all of them. But other artists managed just fine with one layer, right? So this ought to be fine. I'm just, you know, doing the one layer challenge. It's fine. I'm very glad she's at least in the pretty much done phase, though. This would be a pain in the butt if she wasn't done. Okay, let me play around with those blue hues a little bit. I have that one yellow one here, and then I think the eyes are also on this layer, so let me take those. Invert everything, and then we're going to play around with those colors. Saturate it, maybe we'll make it a little bit darker so that blue pops a little bit more. Maybe. I'm not overdoing it, shut up! I like adding all the little details, it makes it pretty. You can't stop me, you said make her pretty. Let's see. I don't know if I like it. Maybe purple would be a little bit better. Pink might be a little bit too much, I think. Okay, yeah, I feel like the purple looks a little bit better. We're only gonna do a little bit. It's fine. We're not gonna get super crazy with it. It'll take like 2 minutes. It's not gonna be crazy, I promise. One hour later. We're not gonna go super crazy. She's almost done, and I did say that we were gonna have a gaming stream. So I'm just gonna like throw some little finishing stuff on here. If we don't finish her, it's fine. I'll finish her off stream and then I'll send it to you. Shut up! Oh god, I knew I shouldn't have put that. I knew you guys were gonna start trolling me. It's not even that bad, okay? I worry how many channel points you have if you could just continuously harass me like this, man. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more of the shading. Alright, let's see. Nothing too crazy, just darkening up all the spots that I didn't finish before I accidentally merged everything. Oh, alright, Fester. I don't know why, but Fester's favorite spot is behind my monitor. So he'll just like constantly lean up against it and just like push it. He hasn't pushed it off, luckily, but it always makes me a little nervous because he just sits back there and I can't see what he's plotting. I just see his little tail flicks. There we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, probably. I really want to give Blobby like proper animations. Eventually, Oddity's going to move probably towards a 3D model. But I definitely want to have it where Blobby will be doing stuff. I think it'd be cool if I can animate him like going around the screen and you'll see like little gloops and stuff. Hello! Hello, Child Nebula. Let's see, I think we might do a little bit of erasing here, just so it's not as potent, but just so you can tell that her hair is going over her face a little bit. I don't know how I forgot to add all these little things. Then we'll blur that back out. And erase them back out. Like one of these days, I'm gonna like just sit down and open up Blender and I'm gonna figure it out. Because technically, I already have a turnaround done for Oddity. It doesn't have like her full outfit, but it does have her like the base of her body and stuff. And I really think the best way for me to just sit down and learn Blender is to just force myself to do it. I keep watching tutorials and like none of it's really sticking. So I think I just have to go for it and see what happens and hopefully I don't break anything. I've been told like characters aren't crazy hard to get done, especially if I go with like a low poly version, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. The only thing I've successfully made in Blender has been like a ball, a cube, and a donut. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Might play around with that color just a little bit. I think maybe this dark purple might be a little too intense. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll get this other blender. We'll blur it out just a touch. I'm not going crazy with the details, I promise. We're just cleaning some stuff up. Mm-hmm. Okay, then blur that out just a little bit. Oh, and her hair wispies. We cannot forget the little hair wispies. And I really think she's just about done. I can't think of too much more that she needs. Oh, the book. I need to shade the book a little bit. I don't think I got that far when I was working on her. I'm not going to go super crazy because, like I said, she is basically done. Let's see, was this one of... Yeah, this is one I forgot over here. Let me see if I could fix that. It's a couple little smudges I forgot to blend out. Maybe. That might be on another layer, actually. Oh, yep, here. There we go. Let's see. Flat brush might work a little bit better here. Money well spent over here. Well, thank you. Not gonna take your wallet. I think that counts as theft. Okay, and then we're gonna take some of this away because this is like a little bit too much. Let's see, I might do this one just so we can kind of take away some of that, and then we'll come back in with that flat brush just to make it a little bit softer. It's always a little bit trickier when I don't have all of my layer groups because that makes things a little bit easier to kind of keep track of all the different materials and stuff. It's the only problem whenever you're working with like less layers. I don't know how other people do it, man. Let's see. Okay, and I think we need a little bit more multiply on the book. Just so you can see that she is holding it. Then we need that nice little divot in the book where the actual spine is. There we go, a little bit better. I don't know if there's anything else I could really add to make that. I don't know, because I want to add like a little bit of texture to the cover, but I don't really know how well that would read since it's a little bit smaller. Let me see. It's all good now, don't stress it. I won't, I promise. Like I said, we're basically done. It's just like little things here and there. There we go. Then I think just her little wispies, and I think that should be it. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, then it should just be the little white parts, like where the waves are, and then we should be good. Oh, let me check that one off. Oh, you know what? Let me pull this up a little bit more on the side here, just so I can kind of make sure that I don't get too crazy with it. Because that's one thing we definitely don't do over here. We do not get super crazy with the commissions. We don't get super crazy with all the details, because that would be a little nuts, you know? We don't do that. Oh, is it? Is it playing Sherlock Holmes? Let me see. Oh, I think it is. Neat. Yeah, I have it on that steampunk playlist again. So it's been playing a lot of 𝚑𝚘𝚘 Todd and random like electro swing and stuff. You know, I really gotta watch that movie. I love Hans Zimmerman and I love Robert Downey Jr. and I've never watched it. And I keep meaning to. I don't know why I haven't. I heard they're making another one. I don't know how true that is. Oh, it looks like a movie poster. Thank you. That would be so cool to like make an actual movie poster one of these days. I've done like covers for stuff, but I've never... Let me take that one off. I've never done like a movie cover. I mean, one day I'm eventually gonna do a game cover. Like, even if I never get hired for one, I'm definitely gonna work on mine at least. Then we'll add a little bit of light in there, just a little bit. Do it? Oh, you mean watch Sherlock? No. Don't send me to the floor, man. Like, I remember I loved reading the Sherlock books, but I've never watched the movie, and I don't know why. I think that's a little ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like the ones going over the ears right there. I might take those back out. I think it looked better when I just had like that one right there, and then maybe we'll do one right here, just like on the further part. I know realistically she probably would have more hair going over her ears, but I feel like it looks a little weird. Oh my gosh, this song reminds me, I finished my book finally. I finished reading Alchemized, and oh my gosh, it is so good. Definitely one of the best books that I've read recently. It's going on my reading again list. It's so nice. They didn't do any of that like forced sequel crap. It wasn't, you know, oh, we're gonna leave all these little plot threads dangling so you'll never know what happened and blah blah blah. None of that. It's a self-contained story. Everyone is tied up. Like there's no loose threads. It's just done. And that is so refreshing. I didn't even realize how many authors lately just will like carry on their books completely needlessly. Like it gets a little ridiculous. I've read so many where it's like this could have been a single book. We didn't need 4 of them, you know what I mean? Like I was reading, everyone kept saying I need to read a Court of Thorns and Roses, I think. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's the best. It's so amazing." It's so bad. It is so forced, and you could see every plot point coming like a mile away. And it's not even like, "Oh, I feel so good that I got that right and I guessed it right." It's like written on a giant billboard in neon letters what's gonna happen. So it doesn't even feel justified when you get there and you're like, "Oh, I knew that was gonna happen." Woo. I don't know why everyone was building up that book so much. People say that the second one is better. I don't even know if I really want to read the second one. I have it, but I don't even know if I want to read it, to be honest. Like, it's so forgettable. I already forgot everything that happened, and I read that book pretty recently. suppose that's always one of the risks, though. Whenever you take book recommendations, it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing, and then you read it and you're like, oh, this is where we're going, huh? All right, cool. Oop. Sorry, I forgot to turn my little mute on. My mom walked in. She is, my dad and my mom are currently grooming the dogs. And I bought them, like, new clippers, right? Because we have very, very fluffy dogs. And it's going to be summer over here. It's already, like, going super crazy hot. And I think it's supposed to be way over 100 next week. So we got the new clippers. That way we can make sure the dogs aren't, you know, suffering because they're super, super fluffy. And she just brought them over just to be like, look how cute they are. It's adorable. They look like little teddy bears. So I just had like a little horde of puppies walk in here. And then my mom laughed because I have like 3 different animal beds in here. So she just looked around and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was in the presence of royalty. Because they can choose to sleep anywhere. They have all these little mattresses and beds and comfy stuff in here. Because, you know, they have to be in the same room as me whenever I'm working. And they still choose to sleep on the floor and on my desk. I don't understand. Hi, Jacka! Yeah, I bought new clippers for my parents because it's gonna be like super, super hot, so that way we can trim all of our dogs. And my mom just walked in, and it was like a horde of dogs just walked in, and they all look like puppies because they're all scruffy. They look so cute. I'm very happy because it is like such a pain to try to find good groomers around here. So we've been trying to learn how to do it better ourselves. Because it's just like such a hassle, man. There's been so many where we'll take our dogs and they come back and they're just like traumatized, you know? It is crazy. And every time we find a good one, they always leave. Alright, I think all of her wispies might be done, so I think we can finish up with the waves, and I think we should be good. Alright, I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do all of the little waves and stuff. That water came out so cool. I tried out some new brushes, And it's cool because they have like this scattering effect. So it makes the water look all mystical and magical, and it's pretty. Okay, let me see if I can find like a good reference for what I'm thinking of. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like in all the references, it's a little more, like it's not white how it would be during the day. It's a little bit more blue. Blue and purple, maybe? I don't know how well I'll manage, but we'll try. I don't think I've tried nighttime waves. Oh, I think I missed something Nebula said. There we are. Sorry, that was when I got distracted. Started watching the stream by myself, and then my daughter bursts in with dino nuggets and plops down to watch. She thinks it looks weird because she thought it was Violet. I haven't drawn Violet yet. We'll get there. Eventually, we're gonna get to Violet. Okay, so I think if I do like some kind of light blue scattering, we should be able to kind of accomplish that effect. Let me see. Where is... There we are. So it's got to go above this layer. Let's see. We'll try this one. Just like kind of give us a base, and we'll see how well it goes. Not that. I think that might be a little bit too circular of a brush. Let's try something a little bit more scattered. Not that. Something like that, maybe? See how well that works. Ooh, am I going over... Okay, no. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't accidentally going over the fireflies layer, because that would have been a little bit of a pain. Alright, and then we'll probably turn it down just a little bit. I need a little bit more of like a scatter happening, and it's not quite where I want it yet. Oh, I didn't even ask. Are you going to be streaming later tonight, Jacka? Or is today like a chill kind of day? I swear I have something that has a little bit more of like a splatter happening. Let's see. Gotta dig through all of my brushes. I don't have a problem. Not quite like that. Let's see. I have a lot of pretty like sparkle brushes. I think I might have a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit though. You would never be able to tell. You are cool. I hope like you have a good lurk and then you have a good stream. Is it gonna be more Destiny tonight? I need to sit down and try it. I know I said I was going to this weekend. I ended up playing Where the Winds Meet instead because one of my friends is like, oh my gosh, there's so much new stuff happening. So I'm getting better. I am getting better with playing like online games. I haven't really utilized too much of the actual online aspect, but I did play pretty far. I was, I think, level like 8, and I made it to level 17, I think. So I can play online now, which is exciting. I just don't know when I'm gonna get the nerve to do that. I always get so nervous about it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes online gamers are scary. I feel like I'm much better when I could, like, sit in my little corner. You're in denial and refuse to accept the end. I don't think it'll be the end. Like, it seems like Destiny has way too much of a, like, solid fan base, you know? I mean, I've been in a ton of different fan bases and, like, Like, the Mass Effect fan base right now, we are holding on to scraps. There's, like, nothing left, and we refuse to die. I feel like it's even worse if you're a Dragon Age fan right now, because it seems like Dragon Age is pretty dead. I don't think we're gonna get another one. We might get more in, like, the way of comics and books and stuff. But I don't think we're gonna get another Dragon Age game. I think after Veilguard we're done. But I feel like even if they do end Destiny, I don't think the community is really gonna let it die, you know? I hope it doesn't, because it seems like a really good game, and everyone says it's a lot of fun. I might have time tomorrow. We'll see what time I finish my homework, because normally I take Sundays just for me, so I might try it Sunday, because I still have time. I said I was going to try it this weekend. In what game? I was playing Where the Winds Meet. That's what I was playing yesterday, because I was gonna stream, but I had the worst headache, so I was just trying to relax and get whatever was going on with my headache to go away. I don't like that one. Let me take this one out. That one's really fun. Oh. What did you find, bud? That one's loud. Is there a bird sitting over there? Is there? What is it? Oh! Give me 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I was wondering what Fester was yelling about. So I'm like, oh, that's a weird meow. And I look outside, and my brother's cat was outside. He was just sitting outside of my window. So I ran outside to grab him. He's good. He's in the house. I don't know how he got out. So that's fun. So I was a little out of breath because I just like ran after him. He just like hunkered down. He's like, oh my god. We're good now. I got him. And I'm sure Fester has him pinned and is obsessively grooming him because he was outside. Oh my god. I almost dove for him. I'm a little out of breath, sorry. I think we're good. I don't know how he got outside. That was interesting. It must have been when my mom came over and I just didn't notice. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Did you catch him, Fester? Did you catch him? Or are you looking to make sure he didn't get out? I think you're good, Fester. You should be chilling in the hall now. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I double checked. He's just laying in the hallway now. He's like, you've caught me. You've foiled my escape attempt. Even though he never wants to go outside. He has a harness, and I've tried taking him outside, and he absolutely hates it. So I don't know why. Whenever there's an opportunity, he's like, yes, I want to go outside. But then when I try to take him, nope, he's having the worst time. He hates it. It's disgusting. Meanwhile, Fester will spend all day out there if I let him. Let's see. Oop.
Something wakes inside of me, urging to break out and be free. Open your eyes and soon you will know this world is just one giant freak show. Reality is always pulling my chain. Why does time bring nothing but pain? Why can't we all have fun and play? Imagine being a world created our way.
Let's see, I'm not 100% happy with these ones at the end. I know I have a good splatter brush, I'm just not sure where it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna change this so it's more of a blue. For some reason, it never lets me edit this brush. Are you good, Fester? He didn't make it outside again, did he? My mom keeps popping back in and I'm like, please, please make sure you close that door. I'm pretty sure that's how he got out. Now Fester's just gonna be on like hyper alert all day. Yeah, Fester's very vocal. He's such a little goober. See, now picture that, just like super loud and kind of whiny, and that's all he was doing this morning when I came back from my walk. I was like, girl, I walked, or boy, I walked like 3 miles, and now you're gonna sit here and you're gonna yell at me? I know, tell him, Lizzie. Pretty messed up, I think. Just so he could not even go on a walk. I took him outside and he's just like, nah, I don't really feel like it. I'm just gonna lay here, actually. Luckily he hasn't figured out he's a cat, or else I'd have to worry about him like actually climbing things. So every time I take him outside, he thinks he's a dog. And he just wants to like go potty in the grass. I don't understand it. Man, I got a nice little bit of cardio in during my stream. I think that's pretty good. Nothing quite like running outside, just like panicking. I'm very glad he just like froze. He's like, what the hell is that? It's funny, I think all of my cats have made it outside. He's the only one who just like will freeze. Fester doesn't care. Fester will go outside and then he'll just like lay there. But I think that's just because he's so used to going outside. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, thank you. Have a good stream. Hopefully I can catch it. We're almost done with this one, and then I'm probably going to game for a little bit, and then we'll be good. So hopefully you have a good stream, Jacka. I'm going to hydrate. Have fun in Destiny. I hope you do all of the things. Okay, and we are hydrated. Let's see, I think it's pretty good. I can't really think of too much more to add. Bye, Jacka. Have a good night. I'll see you later, probably. I'll be lurking in your stream. Let's see. I think I might blur those mountains in the back just a little bit, maybe. We'll see how it looks. I might not even do it, but I just want to see how it'll look. Maybe. I think I like them a little blurred. We'll do like a little bit less. We'll do like maybe 8. Then this one I might blur just a touch. Oh, come on! Is that because I said I went and ran outside? So now I have to lay on the floor? Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna throw a quick little blur on here. Let's see, just a little bit. Okay, and then it should just be little random lighting effects, and I think she's good. Can you think of anything, Nebula? Anything you want to add real quick? Ba, ba, ba. Rest, Grandma. I'm going. I was getting on the floor. Man, I already showered too. I was all showered and clean, and then I just ran outside to run after a cat. Luckily, it was in the backyard. I didn't have to go out in the front yard. That probably would have been a little bit of a pain. Alright, we are chilling on the floor. You want a rubber duck? I mean, I can throw a little rubber duck in there. One of the next commissions will have to sneak a rubber duck in there. I don't know how, but we'll find a way. Ooh, I could put it on the, on that, the screen I was working on last time, that BRB screen. Hi, Fester. Are you good? Did you pin down Miko? Is he still in the hallway? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so loud. He's just like obsessively watching this window now. Just to make sure. Glad he went this way, not the other way. I know, bud. Tell him. How dare he go outside without a harness, huh? We need to practice safety. Yeah, I think she's looking pretty good. It'll probably just be like little extra lighting and sort of little edits that I'll do, but I think she's pretty done, honestly. Oh, let me flip her back over, because technically she faces this way. Yeah, you can't spam it anymore. I fixed it. Go and check that off, because we did it. Yeah, I think she's good. So let me transition over, because I don't think there's anything else I really have to work on tonight. So let me change this over real quick. Blah, blah, blah.